Within the last hour, we are hearing from the stepfather of the man shot by a Clay County deputy during a traffic stop.
This happened in South Middleburg, which is near the intersection of Primrose Avenue and Alligator Boulevard. Channel 4's Ashley Harding is live in that neighborhood with the latest. Ashley.
Nikki, good morning. I'm actually here in the driveway of where this all happened, and the man who lives here is right next to me. I'm going to go walk toward him, and he's going to tell us what he knows happened. This happened right in your driveway. Tell me what you do know, sir.
Right, ma'am. It was about 10:30 last night, and we had an individual pull into our driveway. I believe he was being followed by some police officers, or just one. And in doing so, he pulled up and I guess tried to juke the officer and pulled back out of the driveway. You can see all the tire tracks. And do so, he pinned himself against the cop car, and the officer discharged his weapon. And in doing so, the perpetrator came to a stop, stuck in the sand and stuck in the cop car. We heard about 4 shots, and then I checked on my family. And my father, who's JSO, actually came out and assisted the officer who had gotten pushed back because the individual tried to back up into him. In doing so, he lost a few of his belongings that were quickly recovered thanks to my father assisting. But he held him on the ground until the officer recollected his things. And then in doing so, we had called 911 and brought in, let them know, obviously, the situation at hand. And from then on, they just kind of came in.
Very crazy. You had mentioned that your father is a Jacksonville sheriff's officer. Have you ever experienced anything like this? And what's going through your mind? Shots fired. Who knows what could have happened?
Unfortunately, I would like to say that this is something new for me. But, I've never witnessed, something this close to home, unfortunately. Yeah, a little anxious, a little stored up last night. I got some coffee and just kind of chilled out. It was a little different from us. But my father's been a paramedic for 22 years, and he's been JSO since we moved to Florida. So he was more than capable of handling the situation, and, I'm glad that he was there to assist the officer in the event that he wasn't, I don't know what turn it could have took.
And I understand your gate was damaged as well.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we can't show that easily,
yeah,
but...
No, they took out half of our gate. The other half we took out, so... but a large portion of it, I believe, the truck was rather large enough to obviously take out a gate and to get stuck under a cop car, so...
Okay. Thank you very much, Robert. I appreciate it. Now, I will tell you what we have learned about the man who was shot. We got this from his stepfather. He gave us his name, but he did not want us to reveal it just yet because he says his young daughter has not been informed of what's going on. But he tells us that his stepson lives here in Middleburg, 32 years old, says he was shot several times, and now we know that he is out of surgery and in the ICU. Let's listen more to what that stepfather has to say.
He's really been doing good the last few years. I mean, he's had his bumps in the past, but,
he's trying to get his life together.
In the chest, forearm, stomach, 2 in the back.
And you heard him there. The Florida Department of Law Enforcement is now spearheading this investigation, which is very common in deputy and officer-involved shootings. We hope to learn more about what's happened. We hear the Clay County Sheriff's Office may release some more information and possibly do another briefing. Once we get more information, of course, we will pass that along to you on the news and on our website, newsforjax.com, as well as on social media. Live in Clay County, Ashley Harding, Channel 4, the local station.